My family's been coming here since the gates opened at Camp Olympia in 1968. We have seen through the years many changes, many different activities, many new toys, but the thing that always remains the same is the heart of the camp, making new friends, building integrity, building your child up to be the best possible individual that they can be so that they can succeed later on in life. And that's the thing that I think is the most important about Camp Olympia.
At Camp Olympia, we sit on about 105 acres, which actually encompasses Lake Livingston, where we operate everything on our waterfront, from water skiing to sailing, canoeing, kayaking, paddleboarding, where you've got rocketing and blobbing. There's always something there for everybody, but then when you get up on the main part of camp, we have all the major fields for individual sports and for team sports. In our cabins, you have air conditioning, but the one thing too that I think is unique to Olympia is that we also are adjacent to Whispering Pines Golf Course. When you have a child come to camp, they enter the gates and they enter into a new family. And that's what we try to create in our cabins, in our activities, and through our programs. So part of it is you have a 2-week or a 3-week sleepover in a cabin.
Well, at camp, the door's always open, and just the friendships and the love that kids see from one another and just the relationships. Kids come from all over the world to camp, so you broaden your horizon, and it's just an awesome experience for a young kid.
At camp, our mission statement is helping kids grow together in body, spirit, and mind. In the body, we're gonna play, we're gonna do activities, and we're gonna coach them up. In the mind, we're trying to help them find ways to be kinder to people, to connect to one another. In the spirit, we're trying to put them in this beautiful environment and just enjoy life every single day.
And when you first enter camp, there's this sign on the side of the road that says you are now entering the positive zone.
Oh my gosh, it is the best positive place. Everyone supports you no matter what you do. It's just a big atmosphere where everyone just wants to appreciate you, and it builds you up completely all the time. That's what I love about it.
At Camp Olympia, we have over 40 different activities, and one of the things that makes us unique is that campers get to choose what activities they want to do. So that may be something that they've done before and they already know they love, or maybe something brand new that they've just always wanted to try.
At camp, we have lots of courts and fields that kids can play on. We have tennis courts, volleyball courts, basketball courts. We have softball fields, baseball fields, soccer fields, and football fields to kind of cover every activity there is.
With everything outside, there's also a chance to be inside too. We have arts and crafts, we had video editing, we have a charm class. There's a little bit for everybody.
If you're interested in golf, Camp Olympia is the place for you. The course is beautiful. It's an 18-hole golf course. It's one of the best courses in the state of Texas. They recently built a 9-hole course called the Needler. It's just beautiful. You can work on your short game. You can work on just your par threes. It's fun to take the kids out there because it's easy for them to get on and practice their chipping and putting.
The kids have a unique opportunity to play one of the best golf courses in Texas. They have world-class practice facilities here at Whispering Pines. It's been voted the best golf course in Texas. Kids range from 8 to 16. Some are beginners and some are a little bit more advanced. We really focus on their short game, and anytime they can improve in that area, they're going to take a lot of shots off their scores.
Spartan Athenian competition is one of the oldest traditions at camp, and it's also one of the most exciting aspects of camp. Every camper that comes to camp will either be on the Spartan team or the Athenian team. There are daily competitions. All of this culminates into the last day, which is our relay day. And then at the end of the relay day, they'll announce who the ultimate winner is for the term.
Well, I've always been a big believer that competition is key for the development of kids, and learning how to win respectfully and how to lose with a little bit of grace and dignity, also really important.
But for us at camp, we want to make sure that they leave the competition on the field and let them know that they're appreciated for how they play.
When the sun goes down here at Camp Olympia, the fun does not stop at all. We have a lot of great nighttime activities, whether that's dancing. We've got neon nights, we've got circus, we've got rodeo. So every year we kind of change our themes up to keep the kids interested. It's a time where they can come and just hang out with their friends, dance with their counselors, and do lots of great and fun things just with whoever they want and have some fun.
We have to spend a lot of time planning and thinking of fun games and activities to go around the dances because we never want to have any campers sitting on the side not having the best night of their life.
At Camp Olympia, fun is only second to safety. Camp Olympia is accredited by the American Camping Association. Every year we score 100% because we feel like we go above and beyond what the industry standard is to make sure that we have a safe environment for our kids.
We have to make sure that we're taking the little steps, not just the big easy things, but the little steps behind the scenes to make sure that every child is taken care of just the way their parents would want them taken care of.
We have a chow hall staff that cooks all of our food. It's kid-friendly food, so it's things that they like to eat. And we always have a salad bar and a fruit bar at lunch and dinner, so there's always options. And even just for those special needs, whether they're vegetarian or they have different issues, our chow hall staff does a great job in trying to work with each child to make sure that all their needs are met. There's also 2 registered nurses on site at all times, so if your camper comes to camp with medicine, they're going to distribute it to them just like mom would or dad at meal times, or maybe they need it before bedtime.
The merit system is an award system for whenever campers do good things. And once they save up enough merits, they can go to our country store and they can buy things with the merits.
I like Camp Olympia because the counselors, they're so nice and they're there for you when you're down. They're always there for you and they're kind of like your parents for 2 weeks and you can come to them with anything. The counselors are really helpful with activities when you can ask them anything and they'll help you out with it.
You know, camp counselors are really the heartbeat of camp. You can have the greatest facility, you can have all the fun activities, but unless you have a counselor with a real passion for kids, you're just not going to get there. These counselors that we look for are special kids. They just got to give all each and every day. They got to be endless in their caring about kids. You know, I think we probably get the top 5% of the college kids off the campuses today. And so as we started developing, I felt like it was real important to have a 1-to-4 camper-counselor ratio.
A good counselor is one that perseveres and just loves the kids no matter what. And I also think a good counselor is someone that can see the best in everyone.
Our training as a counselor consists of CTS, which is Counselor Training School, where we go through all sorts of in-services to learn how to teach all the activities properly and how to handle every situation possible with all these campers properly.
It is the most rewarding thing to see your children bond with somebody that can be an excellent role model. At Camp Olympia, the counselors are the most amazing part of the camp. They take care of your children 24 hours a day. They develop a special bond with them like no other teenager, young adult will ever make with your children.
Being a role model is a huge thing here at camp. Every decision you make, you lead someone in a direction, and that needs to be a positive direction. And so you have to be completely selfless and put everyone ahead of yourself. And I think that's what really makes this place unique. There's a bunch of people like that here. Everyone's like that here, actually.
I think everyone comes to camp for the activities, like that's what you're looking for. Maybe you want to water ski for the first time or ride a horse. But really, I think the reason you keep coming back is for the friendships that you make.
Camp Olympia goes with you because it stays in your heart. The positive memories, the friendships, the things that you learn about, of course, about your, about activities and such, but what you learn about yourself.
These kids are having life experiences together that they'll carry with them for the rest of their lives. And the stories, they never really end.
You take with you a new experience. I find myself sometimes when I'm home referring back to experiences I've had at camp. It really has opened up a new door, a new interest. It's made me look at the world in a different way, just being here with so many cool people.
What I take back home is really just a great attitude, just a great new outlook on life.
There's not a day that goes by, back in my life at home, that I don't think about Camp Olympia. I look forward to coming here every single year.
I know one day I'll have to leave, but I am 100% positive that I will come back as a counselor.
That's what I want to do. I want to be here as long as I can until I can't anymore, because this is the best place on earth.